Greetings from Audiobook Brief. Get ready to dive into The Power of Focus by Jack Canfield, a book that unravels the secrets of living intentionally and achieving your goals with purpose. The chapters in this insightful book reveal how focusing on your strengths, overcoming setbacks, and building excellent relationships can pave the way to success. You will discover how to turn setbacks into opportunities, prioritize effectively, and ask boldly for what you desire. Join us on this journey to unlock powerful strategies that can transform your personal and professional life. Maria Sosa faces a critical decision that could reshape her family's future. Living in rural Colombia, she deals with immense challenges. Her husband suffers from a stroke, their daughter has a debilitating condition, and they live under the threat of local terrorists. One terrifying day, they attempt to take her son Elver. In a moment of courage and intuition, Maria decides to flee with her family, navigating dangerous mountains to reach Venezuela and eventually find refuge in Canada. Maria's inspiring story illustrates the power of choices and habits, emphasizing that while life pushes you into tough spots, taking bold actions can lead to positive changes. Your daily habits shape your future. Cultivating good ones can lead to abundance, while ignoring them can result in crises, just like a chain of bad choices that, if unchecked, can bind you into negative cycles.
The events in Maria's life serve as a powerful metaphor for how every choice we make has a significant impact on our trajectory. Maria's defining moment, when she chooses to act despite fear, highlights how trust in oneself can propel someone towards a better future. Imagine being in a similar situation. Faced with a tough choice, would you stay put or leap into the unknown? It underscores a central theme. It's not just about circumstances, but how we respond to them. This idea resonates deeply with young people today, who often grapple with choices that might seem smaller than Maria's, but are pivotal nonetheless, such as choosing to study for an exam rather than procrastinating. The takeaway here is about cultivating habits and making decisions that propel you forward rather than hold you back. Think of habits like links in a chain. The longer you maintain bad habits, the more you risk becoming stuck in a cycle of negativity. This chapter emphasizes that proactive, resolute choices, even in dire situations, can change everything, and reminds us to be mindful of our routines and how they shape our lives.
Life is all about focus, especially when you are an entrepreneur juggling a million tasks. Many start excited with a new concept, but end up overwhelmed by the daily grind. This chapter emphasizes the importance of prioritizing what you're best at and letting others handle the rest, much like a sports team where each player plays their unique role. For instance, superstars like LeBron James practice their strengths endlessly instead of stressing over weaknesses. There's also a strong focus on identifying personal talents, as neglecting these can lead to frustration. The chapter introduces a helpful workshop to help individuals prioritize effectively, reminding us that managing energy and focus is key to success.
This chapter hits on a major truth. When you drift into minor tasks, you're likely to feel lost in the hustle of entrepreneurship. It's like being on a reality TV show where everyone's trying to shine, but some end up just being background noise. The concept of knowing your talents and spending time on them resonates deeply in our fast-paced world. For example, think about coaching a basketball team. If every player doesn't focus on their strengths, the game can easily fall apart. We see this echoed in everyday life too. If you spend too long working on things you aren't great at, you might end up putting in tons of hours for little reward. Plus, using the 4D approach of deciding what to dump, delegate, defer, or do is a practical strategy that everyone can apply to not just business, but also day-to-day living. In essence, it's about becoming more intentional with your time and energy, ultimately leading to greater success and fulfillment.
Peter Daniels's life is a classic tale of overcoming challenges. Born into a poor family and struggling with learning disabilities, he faced significant setbacks early on, including failing multiple grades and multiple business failures. Yet, His tenacity shone through. Determined not to repeat past mistakes, he eventually found success in real estate, fostering his natural talent for persuasion. A key to his transformation was setting aside dedicated thinking time each week, where he could visualize his future. This practice led him to see the bigger picture and pursue clear goals. Goals, he explains, aren't just dreams. They require effort, clarity, and commitment. Effective goal setting involves being specific, flexible, and aligned with personal values. In doing so, one not only creates a roadmap for success, but also becomes part of something bigger, contributing positively to the world around them. Through Daniels, we learn that clarity in goals leads to transformative personal growth. The journey of Peter Daniels is a powerful reminder that success isn't solely about natural talent or privilege, but also about persistence and the willingness to learn from failures. His life teaches us that setbacks can be valuable lessons rather than dead ends. Just like a coach encourages their team after a tough loss, Daniels, failures fueled his motivation and innovation. He emphasizes the importance of thinking time, allowing individuals to step back and examine their lives and ambitions in an unhurried, focused way. This practice is something many people overlook in their busy lives, yet it can pave the way for major breakthroughs. By prioritizing a moment for deep reflection, one can create a compelling vision for their future, just like an artist who spends hours sketching their masterpiece before committing to the canvas. Setting clear and meaningful goals can be likened to steering a ship. Without a defined destination, even the best vessel can drift aimlessly. When we set specific and measurable objectives, we gain direction. However, flexibility in our goals is essential. Much like a sailor adjusting their sails to catch the best wind, they allow us to pivot when exciting opportunities arise without losing sight of our ultimate aim. Additionally, Daniels points out that success shouldn't be a solo mission, but also includes how we give back to others. Contributing to society adds layers of meaning to our accomplishments, turning personal victories into collective ones. This mirrors the idea that teamwork amplifies success, as when one person helps others achieve theirs, the ripple effects create a broader impact. Finally, using mentors can significantly boost one's learning curve, just as athletes surround themselves with seasoned trainers. Engaging with experienced individuals can provide invaluable insights and fresh perspectives. The chapter wraps up with an exciting notion. Everyone can shape their future by committing to this vision-making process. It challenges readers to break free from societal definitions of success and instead craft a personal narrative that truly resonates with who they are. Setbacks are a part of life, but how we respond determines our resilience. Some will face challenges with determination, while others may choose to ignore them. The story of W. Mitchell illustrates the power of attitude. After surviving a life-threatening accident, he embraced his new reality and turned his life around, eventually inspiring others. Challenges in business, like sudden recessions, also call for proactive, solution-oriented responses. Emphasizing a champion mindset means focusing on what we can still do, as seen through both W. Mitchell's journey and other stories of resilience. Ultimately, it's about recognizing setbacks as opportunities to grow, learn, and innovate, rather than roadblocks that hinder progress. This chapter highlights a universal truth. Setbacks are unavoidable in both life and business. The essence of overcoming challenges is rooted in mindset. W. Mitchell's story serves as a powerful reminder that our reactions to setbacks can redefine our paths, turning tragedies into triumphs. He exemplifies how a positive attitude can change not just one's outlook, but also inspire those around them. The contrasting responses of different realtors to lost sales further emphasize how bounce-back ability can propel us to success. The focus isn't just on the setback itself, but on finding creative, forward-thinking solutions. The chapter also discusses economic downturns, likening them to personal crises that require a proactive approach. The strategies shared here encourage readers to build resilience and to view challenges as stepping stones rather than obstacles. It also touches on the importance of trusting one's intuition and maintaining clarity in decision-making, especially amidst chaos. In essence, overcoming setbacks involves a blend of determination, community support, and a clear vision of one's goals. In this chapter, Chris Keating's journey from a boy selling cherry bombs to a successful photographer showcases how building meaningful relationships is key to thriving. It dives into the concepts of the upward spiral and downward spiral in relationships to illustrate how connections can grow or falter. The chapter emphasizes nurturing core relationships for personal and business success while identifying toxic individuals to avoid. Practical advice, like asking the right questions to strengthen bonds, is shared, alongside the importance of mentors and maintaining a win-win attitude for long-lasting connections. Building excellent relationships is not just important, it's essential for success in both life and business. Like Chris's transition from a playful entrepreneur to a renowned photographer, it highlights how cultivating trust and emotional ties impacts every facet of our lives. The upward and downward spirals serve as visual reminders that relationships require attention and nurturing. Think of it like watering a plant. Ignore it, and it wilts, but with care, it flourishes. Toxic relationships can drain your energy, like a leaky faucet, so identifying and distancing from negative influences is crucial. Furthermore, the three big questions: do I like them? Do I trust them? Do I respect them? Profoundly guide our choices in partnerships. By prioritizing authentic win-win relationships like Dave and the ambitious young entrepreneur, we don't just foster connections, we create pathways to collective growth and happiness. Relationships take time, honesty, and effort. So instead of focusing solely on immediate benefits, we should invest in these connections like planting seeds that will bloom in the future. Struggling with confidence feels like fighting a mental battle. Instead of letting fear and doubt take over, it's crucial to face these challenges head-on. Picking up unfinished business from your life can seriously boost your confidence. Just like Nelson Mandela, who overcame years in prison to lead a nation, you can develop habits that reinforce your self-belief. Embracing your talents, stepping into your fears, and forgiving both others and yourself opens the door to new life opportunities. Remember, success comes from taking action, not just thinking about it. Even small accomplishments each day can pave the way to a brighter future. This chapter dives deep into why confidence is so essential for success and happiness. The point really is about understanding that most of our fears are self-created. It's like being stuck in a web of our own worries and doubts. Breaking free can feel exhilarating. The story of Mandela demonstrates that even after immense hardship, one can still emerge victorious if they nurture their inner power. Plus, the challenge to step into fear, akin to jumping into a cold swimming pool, is a vivid reminder that the initial shock fades once you commit. When you tackle your issues head-on and forgive yourself, it's like clearing out clutter in your room. You create space for new and exciting opportunities. In our fast-paced and often harsh world, maintaining a winning attitude is vital. Consistent actions also play a huge role. They can slowly build your confidence brick by brick. Just like Greg Norman's fall at the Masters reminds us how quickly confidence can wane, it shows that each dawn brings a new chance to reset and re-energize. Surrounding yourself with inspiring stories and people can fuel your motivation and keep you uplifted. So, next time negativity creeps in, remember, you have the power to push back with confidence and transform challenges into triumphs. Asking is crucial for receiving what you desire, as exemplified by Lisa, who needed a kidney transplant. After her family and friends unfortunately couldn't help, she bravely reached out to strangers. Eventually, she found a donor in Rose after her request was published in a church bulletin. This pivotal moment not only saved Lisa's life but showcased how powerful it is to simply ask for help. The chapter emphasizes the importance of asking in all aspects of life, from business to personal challenges, encouraging readers to be bold in their requests. Effective asking leads to receiving support, opportunities, and valuable insights that can significantly reshape your future. The story of Lisa highlights a key truth. People are often willing to help if you just ask. It's easy to think that we should manage our troubles alone, which can be daunting, but this chapter reveals that vulnerability and courage in asking can lead to unexpected gifts. The universal truth, ask and you shall receive, is powerful. It's about overcoming fears of rejection and doubt. Imagine a kid asking for an extra cookie. They don't hesitate because they believe they can get it. This chapter also serves up practical business advice. It outlines specifically how asking can enhance your career or business. For instance, understanding clients' needs through effective questioning can open doors that previously seemed shut. Tips like asking for referrals, endorsements, or even constructive feedback are tools that can transform how we connect with others. By relating these asking strategies to real-world situations, like how a kid at a lemonade stand asks for money, it shows how adults often lose that magical instinct. Why is that? Perhaps the fear of rejection creeps in. However, the examples provided remind us that persistence pays off. Every no can lead us closer to a yes. Lisa's experience with Rose is an inspiring reminder that connections can come from the most unlikely places and that we shouldn't underestimate the goodwill of strangers. It's all about taking that leap of faith and asking. Success isn't just about talent or luck, it's about sticking to it. The concept of consistent persistence is crucial for turning dreams into reality. In this chapter, we dive into why taking consistent action matters, just like baseball player Cal Ripken Jr. showed us by playing over 2,000 consecutive games. Instead of viewing tasks as things you have to do, see them as choices you want to make. We learn that choices shape our lives and how positivity can influence our actions. By adopting a mindset of accountability, we can tackle our goals more effectively and build integrity, a trait that earns respect from others. What's the magic behind successful people? It's all about consistent persistence. You get the sense that it's not only about being motivated, but it's also about showing up day after day, much like that reliable friend you can always count on. Ripken's record isn't just a sports statistic, it's a testament to how hard work and consistency can lead to greatness. This chapter makes us pause and think, are we treating our goals with respect? By shifting our mindset from have to choose to, we empower ourselves. Imagine if every time you faced a task you thought, I choose to do this, instead of feeling trapped. That's how we reclaim our power. Each choice builds toward our character and opens new doors, like a video game where leveling up lets you access cooler features. Plus, the focus on integrity isn't just about being trustworthy. It's about feeling good about ourselves and standing firm against life's challenges. Every agreement we make is like a little promise that influences our reputation. Maintaining those is crucial for personal and professional growth. And by confronting the hard questions about our choices, we learn that our current life is a result of what we've repeatedly chosen. Why be average when we can aspire to be exceptional? Taking those incremental steps is the secret sauce to success. It's about pushing through those inevitable failures because they only make us stronger. In this chapter, the focus is on the importance of taking action and overcoming procrastination. It highlights how waiting to act can cost us opportunities and bring feelings of regret. The author shares a powerful analogy of procrastination being like castration, cutting off our potential for a rich future, pushing readers to confront this habit seriously. By looking at excuse-filled thinking like the someday syndrome, we're encouraged to address why we procrastinate, whether it's boredom, feeling overwhelmed, or simply not enjoying what we do. By adopting a simple decision-making strategy called the TADA formula, breaking tasks into manageable stages, and learning from successful action takers like Ed Foreman and Cameron Johnson, readers can replace procrastination with productive, life-changing habits. The events in this chapter hit at the heart of a struggle we all face: procrastination. It's easy to let just one more episode turn into 3 or plan to start a project later, but this leads to a life filled with what-ifs. The emphasis on decisive action as a pathway to success is empowering. The author's analogy of procrastination undermining our potential drives home a crucial point. By delaying important tasks, we hurt our future selves. Think of it like planning a fun road trip. If you keep putting off packing and preparing, you'll end up either not going or, worse, a chaotic mess when you finally hit the road. There's a relatable truth in the someday syndrome. How many times have you thought you'll start that exercise or writing project someday? This chapter serves as a wake-up call, reminding us that every day we delay taking action, we risk living a narrower, less fulfilling life. What stands out is the TADA formula. It provides a clear, step-by-step approach to break tasks down and make decisions without the crushing weight of indecision. This method feels like having a trusty map on a long journey. When you have a plan, the destination becomes clearer and more achievable. Ultimately, this chapter doesn't just illustrate the harms of procrastination, it nudges us toward practical solutions. The real-life examples of dynamic personalities like Ed Foreman and Cameron Johnson show how taking immediate steps leads to impressive results, which all of us can aspire to replicate. So next time you catch yourself dragging your feet, remember, action creates momentum, and that's where the magic really happens. Every decade, new generations enter adulthood, each with dreams and career aspirations. Today, spotlight is on Generation Y, who thrive when passionate about their work. Meet Aaron, a recent grad who values a happy workplace over cash, showing how adapting to change is key. This chapter emphasizes finding purpose in life and work to avoid the midlife crisis many face. Living intentionally enriches not just your life, but also the lives of others, highlighting the importance of understanding our own talents and how they can be aligned with our work. The story of Terry Fox, who raised millions for cancer research despite his challenges, serves as a powerful illustration of living with purpose, inspiring readers to reflect on their own contributions to the world. Generation Y's fresh perspective on work highlights a significant shift in values. Aaron's journey reveals that job satisfaction often trumps financial gain, emphasizing a happy environment and purpose. It's interesting how each generation is labeled and how these labels influence their aspirations. The midlife crisis mentioned is a common real-world experience that many can relate to. The essence of living on purpose revolves around the joy of giving and the impact one can make through their work. The chapter solidifies this idea with Terry Fox's story, showcasing that purpose can drive extraordinary accomplishments, even in the face of adversity. Purpose isn't just about lofty goals. It's intertwined with our daily lives and how we choose to engage with our work and with others. Finding what energizes us makes our efforts feel worthwhile and measurably impacts our environment. As the chapter suggests, embracing your life's purpose creates fulfillment and can help steer your decisions toward meaningful pursuits. It encourages readers to ask themselves, are you merely existing, or are you truly living? The journey to define purpose can be challenging but is essential for a rewarding life. In this chapter, we meet 5 successful individuals who've conquered financial challenges and built wealth despite tough economic climates. Through their unique journeys, they share 25 specific strategies that led to their success, emphasizing that real riches come from providing value, building relationships, and being rich in spirit, not just financially. The stories reveal that wealth isn't just about money. It encompasses personal growth, community impact, and resilience. Key insights from figures like Sam Beckford and Karen Stewart underline the importance of a focused mindset and the right opportunities, reminding readers of their potential to achieve greatness. This chapter is like a treasure map, showing that the journey to wealth isn't just about luck or big breaks. It's a combination of strategy, hard work, and learning from failures. For instance, Sam Beckford's narrative illustrates that starting with small, manageable goals can lead to big successes, like the old saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." His approach is motivational, encouraging you to take calculated risks while emphasizing the need to be adaptable and kind-hearted in business. Similarly, Karen Stewart's story of flipping her divorce experience into a successful conflict resolution company demonstrates how personal struggles can be transformed into powerful initiatives that help others. This reflects a universal truth. Often our pain can be a source of strength and inspiration for others. The lesson here is clear. Define your version of wealth, focus on what you can control, and always strive to give back. It's not just about accumulating riches, it's about enriching lives, including your own. Each achiever's strategy emphasizes integrity and learning, critical for sustainable success. Like building a house, you need a solid foundation, knowledge, the right materials, strategies, and a plan, focus, to create something lasting and meaningful.
Thank you for tuning in to our exploration of The Power of Focus by Jack Canfield. We hope these distilled insights have sparked a fire in you to pursue intentional living and focused action. If you wish to delve deeper into the strategies and stories shared in this book, we encourage you to grab a copy to experience the full spectrum of wisdom it offers. Remember, every focused step you take brings you closer to your aspirations. Stay connected with us for more inspiring summaries and engaging content. Keep focusing on your dreams.